men in black. Come on. Grab these offering plates, guys. Take up a family school offering. Don't forget about that. Be faithful in your giving to a family school offering. Remember, it goes to specific missionaries that get supported just through this offering. So, remember, if you don't give, they don't eat, right? All right, let's ask the Lord's blessing. Lord, we thank you for the day. Thank you again for being so good to us and bringing us in your house, giving us the rain. Lord, I pray that you speak to us today from your word. May we be available to be used, willing to be used by you in any way you see fit today. God, part of that would be lifting up our voice to sing to you, welcoming someone to church. Lord, just telling each other we love them, encouraging one another, being glorifying to you in all that we do. Please be glorified in all of this today, and thank you for the offering. Please use it. Amen. All right, stay standing. You guys go ahead and pass those offering plates. How about a chorus of I Just Keep Trusting My Lord? Let's sing that out. I just keep trusting my Lord as I walk along. I just keep trusting my Lord, and He gives a song. Oh, storm clouds darken the sky for the heavenly train. I just keep trusting my Lord, He will never fail. He's a faithful friend, such a faithful friend. I can count on Him till the very end. Though the storm clouds darken the sky or the heavenly train, I just keep trusting Him. The Lord never fails.
Doing some trivia instead of our timeline because Christina broke her timeline this week. Not really, she was just down here when it fell apart on her. We're going to do 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We need 8 more. I will pick. Charlotte, don't you want to play? There's 2 more. Mariah, you're up. Elena, you're up. Come on. 2 over here. Come on.
No.
How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Miss Hannah, you've been nominated. All right, that'll make. What, we have 1 more? You can scoot down just a little bit. Let's make some room here. All the way to the end mark. There we go. We got 1 more buzzer. 1 more buzzer. Miss Becca's just in time. Just in time. Come on, Becca. Come on. Come on. All right. The categories are all from the book of Genesis. We've already covered all the book of Genesis, so everything that we're going to ask this morning, we've covered in some way in a lesson. It may not be word for word, but it's been covered in the lesson, all right? So, here's how this works. Remember, it's not just about getting the question right. You also don't want to get it wrong because you lose points if you hit your buzzer and you 5-second head start. No, a lot older than you're like 25.
The speaker.
Okay, so that's not old yet. All right, to them, you're old. No, you're not. Here we go. Let's start with. So here's the categories. All right, if you get the answer right, you can pick. You can pick. Why don't you guys come to this side of the table? That way you'll be able to see the screen better. All right. If you get the answer right, you get to pick the next question or the next category. Look at the number on your buzzer because they're not going to be in order. Okay, everybody see the number on your buzzer? All right, remember what number you have? 9, very good. All right, here we go. No, actually you have 6. Just like that. There you go. All right, who else? Who has number 9? All right, you have. That's like, look at him like, what? All right, here we go. Let's start with, oh boy, Joe, pick the category. Adam and Eve for 200. What did man, what, player 11? Who's player 11? Harrison? What? Yeah, you hit it way too early. You don't know the answer? That is incorrect. What did man... they were alive before. That's incorrect. Listen to the whole question. What did man become when God breathed into his nostrils the breath of life? Can you prove he wasn't? Were all the animals alive before God breathed into their nostrils the breath of life? He didn't breathe into the animals' nostrils the breath of life. Just let me clarify that. Yes, Brian? A living soul is correct. Yes, that is correct. Good job. For 400. Why did Adam call his wife player 16?
Because she, like, was the mother of all the animals or something like that?
How long have you been reading? It's something like that?
Judges say it's okay.
Okay, we'll give it to her. The answer was the mother of all living.
Living.
All living, okay. All right.
Good job.
Number 600. The daily double. Brian, how much you wagering? She's all in. No one can answer except Mariah. What were the names of Adam and Eve's first 3 sons?
Jared.
5 seconds.
He didn't have 3 sons, did they?
That is incorrect. The correct answer is Seth. Yes. All right, for 800. What was the serpent's punishment for deceiving Adam, player 10?
Made him into a stick.
We'll give it to you. The heel of people. No one specific. Just people. The heel of someone was going to bruise him one day. Okay. Let's go with, Becca, what category? Noah, for 200. What were the names of Noah's sons? Player 16. That is correct. For 400. Genesis 6:8 says that Noah found what, player 9? Oh, no, 9, no. You're close. Player 11. Grace. He found grace in the sight of the Lord. It is not the same. It's our Bible translator just said favor and grace are the same. All right, for 600.
Anna, you're fired.
How old was Noah when the flood waters were upon the earth? Player 2. No. How old was Noah when the flood waters were upon the earth? Harrison wants to hit it so bad.
Well, the next year, I'm fine.
Oh, Billy was not my age. The correct answer is 600. For 800. What did God cause to pass over the earth to assuage? Player 11. No. What did God cause to pass over the earth to assuage the flood waters? Assuage means to make go away. Player 8. No, it wasn't olive tree. Good try, though. Remember that answer, you're going to need it shortly. Player 14. Wind is correct. A wind. Very good. Which one you want? You want Babel or Abram? Abram for 200. What was the name of Abram's father? Player 3. He said Dad. Who said? Is it Layla? You have a guess? No, that is incorrect. What's the name of Abram's father?
No, is it?
Starts with a T.
Thomas.
That is incorrect. The right name is Terah. Why didn't you say it?
That's a girl's name.
Well, if you knew it, it wouldn't be an issue. For 400. What was the name of Lot's brother, also one of Abram's brothers? No, Lot's brother? Lot's father is what it's supposed to say. The name of Lot's father, who was also one of Abram's brothers. You're going to know it. It does start with an H. Jacob returned to this man's land to find a wife. Player 9. Her. Remember Aaron? Her?
Becca lied.
That's your fault for believing Becca. For 600. Where was Abram living when God told him to leave his home and family? Player 3. Very good, Layla. For 800. Where did Abram go to escape the famine in Canaan? Player 16. Egypt is correct. Babel for 200. What does the Bible say that the people of Babel had to use for brick and mortar? Player 10. No, people of Babel. Buzzard's not working.
Oh, I'm sorry, was it incorrect?
Oh, player 10, that's incorrect.
I couldn't hear it.
I'm sorry, that's wrong.
I apologize.
What does the Bible, player 5? No. The people of Babel. What does the Bible say that the people of Babel had to use for brick and mortar? Y'all are thinking about Egypt. No. Rock and slime. Rock and slime. They had rocks for brick and slime for mortar. For 400. What did God do to stop the work at Babel? 16. What was the new language called? I had no idea. I was hoping someone would come up with me. I've always wondered. All right, for 600. The Daily Double. She's all in. She's all in.
She's 16, right?
Yes. All right, guys, this is your chance.
Oh.
For Mariah only.
No.
What does the name Babel mean? Okay, this is not Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. You don't get to like walk yourself through the question. So at first I thought it was.
Hold on, friend.
Need a guess, 5 seconds. Many languages, I'm going to give it to you. The answer is Gate of God, because that's what they thought it meant, but in reality it means many languages or confusion of languages. For 800, I was really hoping you'd miss that. Where does the Bible say the people of Babel went after God? Player 9. Scattered abroad, they need more description. Just kidding. Over the face of the earth. Player 16 wins, good job. You get absolutely nothing but our congratulations. Whatever. All right. The seat situation is really messing with my mind, just so y'all know. We have like an 8-foot aisle here. All right, let's find Exodus chapter 2 and Genesis chapter 15. Exodus 2 and Genesis 15. We are moving into the book of Exodus. I said Exodus 2, I meant Exodus 1. Exodus 1, Genesis 15. Moving into the book of Exodus, we're going to now look at I don't know how to say it, I guess, without, just the rise of Moses. It makes it sound like a terrorist or something when we say it that way. The rise of Moses. We're going to spend some time looking at that together. And then we are going to give you some things to think about this week. You're going to want to read all of chapter 1, 2, and 3 of Exodus. All of the questions next week will be from Exodus 1, 2, and 3. All right, Exodus 1, 2, and 3. Everything that we're going to ask next week for trivia will be found in those 3 chapters. So maybe take like, I don't know, a chapter a day and work your way through. And by the end of next week, you should be well through all 3 chapters. All right, so we're looking at Exodus 1, 2, and 3 for trivia next week. Spend some time, parents, to help remind your kids to read them. And I've got a bunch of $5 Amazon gift cards in the safe in my office. I think we'll give one away next week to the person that wins the trivia game. We'll give one of those $5 gift cards away as a